Hey, what's up, guys? Jeremy coming at you for another edition of video game, vinyl, Blu-ray, and CD collecting pickups. All right, now it's been a very good week overall. I have a couple good stories to interject throughout the pickups video and a couple shoutouts. And just wanted to start off. I had the chance to check out someone's video, and I apologize profusely. I'm trying to remember who it was, whose channel I was on, but when they're doing their pickups, they said, "Oh, I'm coming at you live from the gunship," and I thought that was a really cool name for a man cave. So I had to think of something creative because, man cave is cool, but you gotta be creative, right? So around here, friends locally, they kind of refer to me like a ninja. So henceforth, the man cave will be called the Dojo. All right, so coming at you live from the Dojo. So let's take a look at some of the things that I was able to get this week and give you some quick stories. All right. Starting off with some video game stuff here. I was actually in Toronto, Ontario this past Monday for an interview, which went exceptionally well. But I had some free time. I popped onto our version of Craigslist, which is Kijiji. I had identified an ad that someone had, and they were selling Double Dragon. All right. So connected with them. I ended up going down to pick it up, and from a distance I see this guy, and I could tell right away he's Filipino. I'm half Filipino myself and stuff, and he's like smiling, and he's like looking at me, and I've never met the guy before, and he's like, "You're Jeremy," and I'm like, "What the heck? Like, what are the chances of some random person knowing me in like Toronto and stuff?" But anyways, he was actually a subscriber of the channel, and he's seen my pickups from the start. And it's just kind of funny. So I found it kind of ironic. All right. So that was one story. And the other one was that I had the chance to visit on the way back from Toronto, Toyratt in Milton. I just wanted to check out their store. I've seen his videos and I wanted to go there. So some of the things I'm going to show you today are a combination of pickups between that person in Toronto. And I want to give a shout out to him, Mark Joglian. What's up? And to the Toyratt, thank you. All right. So let's start with some pickups and get going. All right. For the Nintendo Entertainment System, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #3, The Manhattan Project. Again, for Nintendo, is Battletoads. Actually, this was a local pickup here at a pawn shop. Another one, and it's kind of ironic, and I picked it up based on the whole irony. And there is some stickers I'll have to carefully remove there, as you can see, is Tiny Toon Adventures #2. Now, when I saw this, I know it. When I was growing up, I actually watched a couple episodes of Tiny Toon, so I liked it. But when I saw this here, I'll get that off later. I took it out, I checked it out, and I did see the sticker on it, which it'll take some very careful removing. But when I flipped it over, I noticed this here Riverside Video, and when I was growing up as a kid, this was my video store, and I remember, believe it or not, renting this when I was a kid. So this came from my video store, and it ended up at some pawn shop, and now it's technically, I just found it kind of ironic. Those were only a couple bucks, so that was cheap as chips, as they would say in New Zealand. Again, very excited to get this game, Double Dragon, for the Sega Genesis. Growing up, my friend Sean and I used to go to a local convenience store. I guess it was called the Glidden Dairy Bar, and they actually had the arcade for Double Dragon. So when we were kids, we used to go pump quarters in that thing. There was no tomorrow, and just play Double Dragon. All right. Complete in box is Fatal Fury for the Sega Genesis, and thanks to Mark for this. Now, going on to the Toyratt. All right, I was able to get Shining in the Darkness, and that's complete in case or box or case, if you like to call it, as you can see there. And the next one, I heard a lot about this through Atari Leaf, and this is Space Invaders 91. Now, this is an exceptional game. I definitely recommend that you try it out. As you can see here, I just posted it up, but what can I say? It's a fantastic game. When I put it in, I was riding my bike for probably 2 hours, and I just had this here, and I couldn't get past like level 5 and 6. It just gets so difficult, and it's so fun and engaging, but definitely check that out. All right, so that's the video games. Let's get on to the music. All right, and as you guys know, my tastes are very diverse. So, Mr. Tupac Shakur, all right, New Mix Classics, as you can see there, fantastic. Faster and Louder. This is a volume of a hardcore punk compilation. Has like Suicidal Tendencies. Fantastic. I already had this in my cart going for a little bit. It's great. And those are all $1, by the way. And this one here, I'm sure some of you already have this. It's REM Out of Time. Again, great. And in the past, I picked this up. I apologize, I don't recall if I had the chance to share it. It's Beatles Anthology, double disc set, mint condition. I had this going in the car all the way to and from Toronto. So that was fantastic. And that's it for CDs. Moving on to vinyl, I just want to give out to my a shout out to my friend Diane, or I call her D-Mac. This one here is a professional record care system cleaner. It's a Realistic brand. It's still in package. I'm not sure if we were actually talking, I'm not sure if the fluid would still be good, but the brush, excellent condition, and that'll be great to take care of my stuff. All right, moving on. As always, once a week, I always hit the pawn shop on the way back from somewhere. Total here from a thrift store was $224 and $796 from a Salvation Army. So we'll just say about $10.50 or so. All right, but I was able to get a number of records, which I'll show you in a second. All right, so we got Eric Sermon. Okay, the vinyl's in great condition. This one, the jacket's a little bit beat up. Jazzy Jeff Fresh Prince Mega Mix sampler. Okay, Belle Biv DeVoe. This is a 12-inch maxi single. Evelyn Thomas, High Energy. Billy Joel, Piano Man. Billy Joel, Stranger. Excellent condition, as you can see. Joe Jackson. This is excellent right here. Creedence Clearwater Revival. All right. Duran Duran. Now, I'm not sure if people in the States would know what this is. This is more comedy, but it's Bob and Doug McKenzie. I guess the best way for you guys to check that out is to go on YouTube and just put in Bob and Doug McKenzie, and you'll see some of the comedy. All right, Jefferson's Starship. Tears for Fears. Stacy Q. This is like Two of Hearts. Trust me, if you guys were back in the 80s, you know what's up with this. And if my friend Kathy is watching this, that's probably the hair that she had in the 80s. Murph. Pet Shop Boys, Please. That's what the album's called, Please. I just kind of did that as a joke to my friend Styx and Marco, Please. And Leonard Skinnard. All right. And finally, Climax Blues Band. I've heard about this. I've heard of them. My apologies. I haven't heard them personally, but for the price I paid, whatever it was, a quarter, whatever that came out to be, was fantastic. Okay, so as you can see, my vinyl collection, my music collection is growing immensely. All right, a number of good albums, some singles, diversity from rock, pop, blues to rap, as you can see right here. All right, so that was fantastic. It's always hard to find rap and just vinyl around like that. And lastly, for a couple bucks, $3, I was able to pick up Crow, Brandon Lee movie from the 90s. I'm sure that many of you have already seen this movie. Fantastic. Has an excellent soundtrack as well, with bands like STP on it. All right, so that's a double disc Blu-ray DVD combo. So that's another week in video game, music, CD, vinyl, and Blu-ray collecting. And again, recommend Space Invaders 91. All right, so Ninja coming at you from the dojo, signing off for now. We'll see you all soon.